Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for pulling up so early this morning and hitting that play button. Hopefully, you hit that like button as well, for that is the only price of admission for our live streams over here at the LFR family. Thanks again for pulling up. Hopefully, you've given God all praise, glory, and honor just for waking you up this morning. Just saying, thank you, Lord, for your grace and for your mercy. I've been feeling lately like I am Jacob. I am Jacob. I'm wrestling with the Lord from sun up to sundown, hoping for a blessing, and came out with my daggone with an injury. He didn't hurt my hip. God gracious, I don't know what's happening. Now I walk with a limp, but I came out blessed nonetheless. And so have you, man. If you woke up and you're listening to me this morning, you came out blessed. You defeated death again. You defeated Satan again. You defeated all negativity around this world again. And for that, you need to give God praise. If you could just let me know one thing that you're grateful for inside of the chat, that would be absolutely phenomenal. I'll start first. I am grateful for this roof over my head. I'm grateful for my wife waking up next to me this morning. I always wake up and listen to her breathe. I'm 47 years old, man, and it's at this age, you start to hold closer to the people that are near and dear to you. And I'm thankful for my children, man. I'm thankful for resources. I'm thankful for you all. I'm thankful for this channel, this platform. I'm thankful for my business, whether it's running well or not. I'm thankful for that the Lord instilled some knowledge in me that I can pass on to other people. Hopefully, you can give God praise for your blessings as well, man. Shout out to all you guys. Sugar Shane, welcome, big dog. He was the first one in the building today. That's my blue. My moderator. What's going on? Courtney with a C. Shout out to Courtney. Who else we got? We got our greens up in here. Those are our members on the channel. Angel R, Charlie 740, Jeffrey Adams. Charlie sent me a song yesterday. He said, I will be thoroughly blessed by that song, man. I plan on checking it out, but not right now. All right. But I am going to check that joint out. Darnese Speaks. What's going on? Yeah. All right. So as y'all pull up, just let me know where you're watching me this morning, where you're listening this morning, and we can go from there. Let me go ahead and share my post on X, as I would like for you all to do. If you share my post on X, I will follow you back. You hear me? I will follow you back. All right. Hold up. One second. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Let me go ahead to my post and reshare this bad boy. All right. Let me see. Where are my people? Pull up. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Howard Stern has been fired. His show has been canceled, and it's about daggone time. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. I remember when Trump came out and said something about this this conversation that Howard Stern had with Kamala. And he pretty much bullied him on this joint, man. He was like, man, it was an utter disgrace, bro. I don't understand why he gave him them daggone softball questions, but it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. And then Greg Gutfield, he also roasted him. Everybody was roasting him after this daggone Kamala ridiculous interview. But I think the Biden interview on Howard Stern was even worse. All right. So yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button, guys. Send the algorithm into. We want to get into other people's algorithms. As a matter of fact, we want to get into the other LFR family algorithm. That's what we want to do. I'm not even looking for a new audience right now. I just want to talk to the people that has checked out our channel before, has subscribed and showed interest. And I want to let them know that we're still doing videos. Why? Because when you talk about certain things, you get quieted. They turn down your volume a little bit. Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I said that. All right. So this right here was from Howard Stern interviewing Kamala Harris. Check this out.
When you said you don't nap, I get it, because like what you've taken on is extraordinarily difficult. And I mean, do you feel the pressure of the moment in the sense that, like, when I met you out in the hall, I said, I'm really nervous because I want this to go well for you. I want it to go well for the country. Even when I watch them on Saturday Night Live with where they have Maya Rudolph
Yeah.
playing you,
Mhm.
I hate it. I don't want you being made fun of.
Mhm.
There's too much at stake. I believe the entire future of this country right now. I mean, as America, land of the free, home of the brave, I think it's literally on the line.
I agree with you.
When you said you don't nap, I get it because
So that was just one of the softball questions, statements, bits of conversation that Howard Stern had with Kamala Harris, VP Kamala Harris. You know, one of the most beautiful black ladies in the world. What in the hell is going on with Beyonce? She done turned into a country white woman. Ah, yo, Beyonce looks like a country white woman. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just keep it a buck. She looks beautiful. She looks beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. The hips, fire. The way she wearing that daggone outfit, nice. And you cannot be a man unless you just don't like Beyonce. You're like, I don't see anything beautiful about this. But she looks absolutely beautiful in this joint, man. With her natural blonde hair. It's not dyed. That's her natural hair. She is naturally a blonde white woman. But yo, does she look white? Please just let me listen. Wait. I ain't trying to start no sugar honey iced tea. Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Sydney Sweeney. But this whole thing has been jumping because of Sydney Sweeney allegedly being a racist and white supremacist. But just let me know in the chat, just with a thumbs up, a yes or a no, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you think Beyonce looks like a white woman in this joint? Does she look like somebody you know that might be in your family or a friend of the family or someone that goes to your church? Does she look like the first lady of your white church? She look like a black Dolly Parton. She does. She does. She does. But you're not going to sit here and say that she looks fire. I'm sorry. I don't care. She can look white all she want, but in this picture right here, she looks fire. Fire. With her white ass. She white as hell. All right, let's stop talking about Beyonce. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stop acting a fool. We got some things to talk about. I'm going to be driving Miss Daisy today, so we about to get to it. Okay, first order of business, Howard Stern. Howard Stern, bro. Howard Stern is done. Howard Stern is done. The same fool that posted some of the most racist, most demonic stuff in the world. Bro, hold on one second. Let me just show you this. Howard Stern. I'm going to pull up Howard Stern. I'm going to show y'all some things right here. All right. First thing I'm going to show you is this right here from Donald J. Trump, President Trump. He says he's a beta male. Howard Stern made a fool of himself on his low-rated radio show when he interviewed lying Kamala Harris and hit her with so many softball questions that even she was embarrassed. He looked like a real fool, working so hard to make a totally incompetent and ill-equipped person look as good as possible, which wasn't very good. I dropped Howard a long time ago, like most others, and have since been credited with very good judgment. Shout out to Donald J. Trump for that right there. But I want y'all to see this right here. Hold on one second. This is one skit that he posted a long time ago. And this is Howard Stern, who was representing the Democrat Party. He was hoping that they won. He was hoping that that Kamala Harris beat Trump. And this is something that he posted back in 1993. And he is a Democrat. Most Democrats act like this. All right. This is how most Democrats act. I'm just saying this is how they are. They feel like since they have the most relationships with the blacks, and since we support the blacks, and since we back all of their causes and whatnot, that we can be as demonstrative as possible, and we can just call it friendship. This is how we are with our friends. We love them. We make fun of them. They make fun of us. No big deal. Well, this was in 1993 when he did this right here. I'm not going to show y'all the whole thing, but also was wild. And this is George Jefferson. I don't know his real name. George Jefferson's real name. Do you guys know his real name? Just let me know. All right. But let me know this. So he's in blackface with the white mouth. And obviously this is comedy. I'm not one to be offended by comedy. I'm just letting y'all know. Just keep it a buck. Before I even cut this on for you all, I need to make this plain. I do not give a damn that he did this skit. Just keeping it a buck with you. The reason why is because it was very popular when he posted it. A lot of people enjoyed it. It's comedy, but it's very crass comedy. It's very disrespectful comedy. It is somebody that's really trying to befriend the black community while at the same time shitting on them. I'm not gonna say that word again, but I had to say it. I couldn't say sugar honey iced tea on him, so I had to just say it what it is. This is what he did his entire career as a shock jock. That's when you say the most outlandish things as possible, so that people could be like, "Whoa, did he just now say that? I cannot believe he just now said that." He was the first Charleston White. He wasn't the first Charleston White, but he was definitely one of the first Charleston Whites. Okay. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. That's when somebody say the most outlandish things possible so that they can garner attention, and then they say something intelligent. And then you think that they're intelligent and you tune in more, and they say more outlandish bull sugar honey iced tea, letting you know that maybe you made a bad choice by tuning into these people. So again, when it comes to comedy, I don't get butthurt. I don't get offended, okay? Because I've been in front of some comedians before who said some crazy stuff that I'm surprised that they not canceled to this day. All right, but this is just one of his many skits from back in the day. Check this out if you haven't seen it.
Everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right. Ain't that right, you smelly nigga?
I didn't write that.
Well, you is a smelly nigga. I got some more jokes for your New Year's Eve party there.
You're not tired of this.
And don't be racially offended, because Whoopi done wrote them for me, okay? Here we go.
Go ahead.
Black hole.
Black
You're
hole.
going to love this. Hey, look at that.
Now, one thing I will say is, and kidding, I'm gonna keep it a buck. One thing I will say is the couple that he's making fun of, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's talking about Whoopi Goldberg. That's Whoopi. That's supposed to be Whoopi. And he's dressed in blackface as what's the guy name? Is it Ted Danson? Is that the name? Maybe I have the wrong name. But the guy that she used to date, that's how he was. That is how he was. And that's how they are on the Democratic Party. That's how they are right there. They're letting us know how all of them are. He's making fun of a real couple at the time. You know, when Whoopi Goldberg was trying out men, when she was dipping her toe in the water of heterosexuality, and she said, "You know what? I'm gonna try this thing out. Let me see how it go. Let me go ahead and date me a man." Yeah, that's what Whoopi said. Whoopi said, "We're gonna go ahead and try to date us a man and see how this go." Right? And she did. And she allowed this man to insult her and belittle her and disrespect her publicly a lot. And she didn't give a damn. Okay. All right. So let's continue. All right. Just wanted to put that out there. I'm not complaining because I'm offended. I'm not. I'm one of them people. I'm old school when it comes to comedy. Just let me know with a thumbs up if you can. How many are old school? How many of you are old school when it comes to comedy, that you can appreciate a good joke if it's funny. If it's funny. This is not funny. If it was funny, I will appreciate it. But it's not funny. It actually make Whoopi Goldberg, and somebody need to put this, let Whoopi Goldberg see this, just to remind her that you have always, young lady, played yourself. And it's kind of on, it's kind of on brand that she's continuing to play herself, if that makes any sense. I think it makes sense. Maybe.
What do I loves most about the whoopee? Yeah.
Such a great timing.
Hey, Robin, what does you call a black rocket scientist?
I don't know,
A
Dad.
nigga. Whoopi wrote it. Hey, did you happen to notice this?
No, what
this
is that?
This my mother, Mama Dancing. Why, she done work in blackface, too.
She must be very proud.
Yeah.
Now I know you really love me, Ted. You the man.
I tell you, you the man. What done happened to Sherman's career? It's really over the end. I want you to give us a kiss, you smelly cockhead coon. I love
May
you.
I say something
Yeah.
here?
Oh, you can say whatever you want, you smelly nigga. Whoopi wrote that.
That's it, Ted. You didn't know I was going to say that. Whoopi had no chance to write it. I don't accept that kind of language. You can call her whatever you want, but you don't talk to me that way or I'll leave.
Well, don't let the door hit you on your big black ass, mama, on the way out of here. Now, where was I?
Now, my question to you is, did you laugh? Was that funny? Was that hilarious? That's the only part I'm talking about. If this was hilarious, then it would be different. It's supposed to be comedy, right? It's supposed to be satire. Howard Stern is supposed to be making fun of Whoopi Goldberg and her then, I don't know if they were married or boyfriend, husband, whatever the case may be. But he was supposed to be making fun of a real celebrity couple at the time. It just wasn't funny. Like, we couldn't even fake a laugh. It's no way to do. The only way, it's like one of those type of times where in order for me to fake it, I will have to pop a Viagra. I will have to. I can't fake it. Like, I'm trying. This don't usually happen to me, but I'm trying. You understand what I'm saying? Without getting too lewd, do you understand what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? All right. What's going on, long last name? Ogre, what's up? Jared Dupree is in the building, and Angel R. and Linda Bonicelli. That is a fancy name. Shout out to all of my members, man. And if you want to become a member of the LFR family, hit that join button. Okay, hit the join button. And if you want to become one of our content creators, I want you to get that daggone YouTube course that I created. That's in the descriptions, very first link. Sign up for it. But if you want to hear about our VIP, reach out to me. But you can still check it out. It has some information under that link as well about the VIP. So feel free to go check it out. But we just now added some amazing services, which is dope as hell. And I would love to talk to y'all about it just in case. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. Okay. All right. So Howard Stern is out. Here is, let me see our next story. Our next story is Big Balls. Big Balls, this young guy from Doge. Thank you so much, Louis B. Fishing. Much love to you, brother. Morning, coach. Got here late, but you're here, man. Louis B. Fishing. Man, the Lord done woke you up this morning, started you on your way. We used to sing something in church that says he may not come when you want him, but he'll be here right on time. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. So a lot of times, man, if you pull up late, it's all good as long as you are here because God blessed you to be in the place to be. All right. So this young man by the name of Big Balls, he was accosted in Washington, D.C. last night. Here's a picture of his. We got it in black and white, so you not really see all of the blood and everything that's on him. This is on purpose. But apparently he got messed up really bad. by more than, I believe, 8 people, by more than 8 people in Washington, D.C. He's seen a woman being assaulted, and he jumped in to stop her from being assaulted. And the guys jumped on him. They jumped on him. This young man is what you would call an actual hero, putting his life on the line to protect women and children. That's what men are supposed to do. He put his life on the line to protect a woman. But I'm glad he walked away with his life, because 2 days ago, somebody tried to do the same thing in Washington, D.C. A young guy jumped out there. He saw that a woman was being messed with by some young guys in D.C., and he stopped them. He tried to stop them to get them off of the woman, and they ended up fighting him and shooting him and killing him. This happened in Union Station in Washington, D.C. Please make sure you go check that out. I will not show that because the only video up with that information is it actually shows the shooting. It actually shows the shooting. So apparently this is happening in many major cities, but specifically Washington, D.C., my home, where I'm from. And this young man jumped in there and saved the day. So shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him. And also, yeah. So y'all check this out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This is just in case y'all forgot who Big Balls is. Here's Big Balls.
Big balls.
It's me. That should be obvious.
Why do they call you Big Balls?
I just said it as my LinkedIn username.
Okay.
Well, people on LinkedIn take themselves like super seriously, and they're pretty adverse to risk. And I was like, well, I want to be neither of those things. So I said it, and honestly, I didn't even think anyone would notice.
Yeah.
So what do you
LinkedIn
do?
is so cringe.
What does Big Balls do?
Right now, I'm working on some payment computer stuff. So one of our initiatives is to root out fraud and waste. And to do that, we started looking at the payment computers. And as mentioned earlier, like there is no accounting of what payments actually go to in the payment computer. So like you look at a specific line item, like $20 million. And you're like, okay, well, what is this money going to? And for the majority of payment systems, it's like, well, we don't really know. And
Yeah, like, what? That would be the response.
Is this the most basic responses?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the most common response.
What do you say when people just say, I don't know?
Well, it's a huge cause for concern because like the upstream thing, which is distributing the money, literally has no checks and no accountability to the actual American taxpayer. So it's a huge vector for fraud, waste, and abuse.
Do these people not respect taxpayer money?
I mean, there's no incentive to if you work in the government. I think the incentives will always decide the outcomes.
Yes.
All right, so that was Big Balls right there. And shout out to him. He said that he named himself Big Balls because people are way too serious on LinkedIn. So from here on out, my name is Black Balls. Skinny Balls. Yeah, I like that. I like skinny balls more than I like black balls. Yeah. But so shout out to this brother. This young man is a hero for real. He's a hero for real. And I'm appreciative of his service. All right. So hopefully he's okay. You know what I mean? He was able to take a butt whooping, unlike a whole lot of people. Most people don't even want to take a butt whooping for, just a one-on-one fight. Like just get it over with just for honor. But instead they pulling out guns and they shooting each other and all this other stuff. And I still don't understand why men are going around assaulting women. That makes no sense. That's the weakest thing in the world. It's low hanging fruit. Like you're going out of your way to rob a woman, to beat a woman, to take advantage of. It's ridiculous. It's so dumb, man. So if you're ever in a position, all right, to help out a woman, I will say help them out, but also call the authorities, all right? Because not all heroes walk away. Not all heroes walk away. Also, I want to say this too. If President Trump does what he's actually saying he's going to do, which is federalize Washington, D.C., if the crime rate continues to go in the direction it's going, you guys do realize that it's not going to be a racist issue, right? Because that's what we're going to hear. It's racism. It's Chocolate City. They're going after the blacks. And that's how it's going to come off. I promise you that's how it's going to come off. But these are the things that's happening in our city. And if these things are happening in our city, then what do you expect to happen? Well, how do you expect for people to be protected? You got people that have to be vigilantes in order to protect women and children out here in the streets. What else can they do to make sure that our women and children are all right? Just saying. Just something to think about here. Okay? Just something to think about. I know I got my hair like a daggone like an 80s martial arts instructor back in the day. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just woke up crazy. Yeah. I look like a karate instructor for real. Chop you in your goddamn neck. Get away from that woman. Chop you in your neck. Yeah. I'm here to defend and protect our women. Get the hell away from our woman. Chop you in your neck. Chop you in your daggone neck. All right. So we came across Cousin T's, and this is what we're covering next, guys. So apparently the lady that got knocked out cold, in Cincinnati, you know, when the crew bum rushed her and who I thought was her husband, apparently that wasn't even her husband. That was just a regular man that she saw getting beat up, and she wanted to jump in, be like, leave him alone. He didn't do anything. Leave him alone. She was trying to be a hero. She was trying to be a hero. She was trying to help out. And she ended up being knocked out. Somebody stood over top of her and said, you got knocked out. She was just trying to be a hero. But before we check this out, I want y'all to see this right here. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, because Cousin T, he cooked Jasmine Crockett, and she brought it on herself.
Because the Supreme Court has paved the way for half the stuff that we see that's going on. Listen, Donald Trump is a piece of shit. Okay, we know that. Yes. He is. But
Forget you, David.
in a functioning democracy,
Make no sense.
he still would not be able to get away with this. But he's been able to get away with this because the House Republicans are complicit. He's been able to get away with this because Senate Republicans are complicit. But most importantly, the courts, especially the Supreme Court, is complicit. And so I think one of the places that we have to start is we are absolutely, they are the highest court in the lands, and they have no ethics guardrails. Now you go down to the lower courts and they do. How much sense does that make?
Hold on, before we continue, this is crazy. I need y'all to vote inside of the chat. Does he look like Jasmine Crockett to you? All right, so give me a thumbs up if you believe he looked just like her. Or give me a thumbs down if you believe, man, nah, he don't look at her. He don't look like her at all. Thumbs down if you believe that he failed with his impersonation. Because this right here, bruh, you need to bring this back in October. That's how I feel. I believe he need to bring this back in October. What's October? October 31st, guys. Come on, catch up now. Catch up now. Come on, we playing catch up now. I think he need to bring this back in October for real. We got a new member. Shout out to Dana Marie. Yeah. Just now became a new member. Okay, guys. See, y'all think y'all saying he looked just like pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty close. So, Louis B. Fisher said I couldn't tell them apart. Knees are not sexy. Hey man, when you show a little bit of knee, you show that you're a good time. You know what I mean? Ladies, just let y'all know that if you show that you put your knee out there, then you showing the people that you're a good time. Yeah. All right, so let's continue, man. He's not done. He's not done. Cousin T is ridiculous.
When we know that they're taking money, we have the paper trail, and they refuse to put guardrails on themselves, so it's time for us to do it for them.
Child, and another thing, okay? That piece of shit, he the reason why my eyelash is going up, okay? I ain't never had to pay. These was $1.99.
This
okay?
dude is wild.
Before this president got in office, before him and these racist white folks took over, okay? I was paying $1.99 for these. I don't even want to put them on, okay? I gotta say these because now they done went up to $2. They done went up a penny under this president. A penny. It ain't the immigrants that they be talking about. It's the president. These went up because of Donald Trump. That piece of shit, not because of the immigrants, okay? So, I mean, like, child.
All right, so I'm just gonna let y'all know this. Now I'm gonna continue it. I think Cousin T is wild as hell. The fact that he's making fun of Jasmine Crockett and he kind of looked like her, which is crazy. And this is her new look. This is new look Crockett. I don't know if y'all know this, but this is new look Crockett. This hairpiece is a new shorter hairpiece. I believe it's called a bob. Yeah, I've been married for 27 years and I got 2 daughters and sisters and cousins. And I'm aware of, I believe that hairstyle is called the bob. And this is her new look right here so that you guys won't mess with her. And he is clowning the hell out of her. And I believe this is hilarious because of who he is making fun of. I believe it's hilarious because the types of speeches that Jasmine Crockett gives are not policy at all. They're just complaining about Trump. That's all she do. Complain. I'm about to go to my base and complain. We about to complain. Can you do anything to change the presidency? No, you can't. Okay, then do something for your damn constituents. Write some laws. Get out there and create some policy. Like, do something for the people that you represent in Texas, right? Right? But she doesn't do that. All she does is bitch and moan about the president all the damn time. And it gets tiring. Nobody wants to hear that sugar honey iced tea all the time. Nobody. That was Keith Sweat for some of y'all that don't know. Keith Sweat, just in case you don't know, Keith Sweat is one of the best pens in R&B. I'm talking about he can write some sexy music. He's a writer. I don't think he's a better writer than R. Kelly, but he's a writer. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. He's not done making fun of her. I love the fact that he said that she's mad at Donald Trump. She's mad at Trump because of her the price of her eyelashes went up. You see the big old pack of eyelashes he got? You know what? You know what her eyelashes remind me of? You know that new song that's out is a line dance that say, "Where them fans at? Where them fans at?" And her eyelashes look like one of them fans that them women be pulling out when they be dancing. And they be like, "Where them fans at? Where them fans at?" And they be doing their little line dances while they got on the Beyonce cowboy hat. Yeah, her eyelashes just, I don't get it. Her eyelashes just be out. They be touching the screen. Like the cameraman got to move further and further away because her eyelashes be like, nope, move back some more. And they just be up on the screen, just rubbing down the screen. All right. So that's a rule right now. You know, cameramen are actually saying before we interview Jasmine Crockett for anything, she has to take off the lashes. It's messing up our lenses. I'm just saying. Okay, here we go.
the immigrants, okay? So, I mean, like, child, baby, if these white folks ain't gonna do nothing, I'm gonna have to step up and do everything. The Supreme Court in the Republic, they are complicit. And these eyelashes going up. They're complicit. Talk about because of the size, they large, so they gotta go up a penny, okay? So I'm just saying, child, I'm not finna sit back and let these white folks take over and remove me from office and all of that. It ain't happening. Okay? Thank you.
I think she's positioning herself to be a content creator. She's positioning herself to have an extremely popular and successful podcast because all she's going to do is complain for hours and hours on end and talk about ratchet stuff and act as if she is from the culture that she claims to represent, and she's not. No, she's not. She's not. You know, the super wealthy bourgeoisies are not a part of the black culture. That's something different. They are their own culture. All right. So just wanted to put that out there. And her family is that. And she grew up as that. But now she's the ratchet queen. She's every time she can't even speak about policy and government and world relations without cursing and being unprofessional. You know you don't have to do that. You know you can still be seen and heard even if you're not being disrespectful. Like you can sit up there and communicate properly and still be effective and powerful in the words that you choose to use. You don't have to curse and be all indignant. You don't have to do that. I'm certain that the way you're representing yourself is not making your parents proud. And she probably don't care. She's just trying to make her sorority sisters proud, and and she wants to look a certain type of way so she can create that bridge to whatever's next for her. Young lady, this ain't it. This ain't it, Miss Crockett. This ain't it. Just like a lot of black people will look at me and my reactions and my point of views and say, Van, brother, you black. This ain't it. How in the world you over there repping a white man? You over there repping a white man named Trump? A white man? Huh? Brother, you lost it, bro. You lost it. But then when I start to go down that daggone rabbit hole and give you some of the information I've been coming across over the years, and I start schooling you, then you're like, man, well, all of them are racist. I mean, I'm just saying all of them, everybody. But you know what I mean? At least you got to pick the side that like the black people. You pick the side that don't like black people. Man, miss me with that bull sugar honey iced tea. Please. Miss me with all of that bull sugar honey iced tea. I ain't got time for it. All right. So this lady right here was interviewed by Benny Johnson. This is the young lady that jumped in the way, and in the fight that they were having, a whole bunch of men fighting. Their colors don't matter. The shades of their skin don't matter. We already know what it is. You know what I mean? All right. So, and she's giving her side of the story. I want y'all to see this, man. It's a little long, so I'm going to start it now. I'm going to try not to interrupt it because I got some things I need to do. All right? Let's go.
Has the mayor of Cincinnati or the police chief been in contact with you?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, and before we...
So you are...
Hold on. Before we continue, I just want to say this. Thank you so much for the super chat. Staten 2033. Not funny at all. Certainly pulling back the curtain on how the Democrats truly are and have always been. I believe he's talking about the Howard Stern video when he was talking to Whoopi Goldberg, and he was making fun of an actual couple because Whoopi Goldberg was married, I believe, to Ted Danson, and he was that disrespectful to her, and she did not care because she had a man. Look, somebody picked me. I'm so happy somebody picked me. I don't care if they're disrespectful. Somebody picked me. If somebody was dating anybody like that right now, Whoopi Goldberg would turn up. She would light their tails up on The View. But it was her. She was going through it. Thank you, brother. Tijuana border jumper. Okay, where's the outcry and GoFundMe for a real American hero? He's talking about big balls. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. And you're absolutely right. There's no outcry. Not yet. And I don't think there should be. Beyond, I'm just going to say this. This world, this country, this world is becoming worse and worse and worse and worse. This country, as far as race relations goes, it's almost like we're forcing a civil war. We're forcing all of this mess. It's like, it's crazy, and I don't like it. I don't like where we're going with this. But you're absolutely right, though. There should be some people making some noise about what happened to Big Balls. We got to know his name, man. I can't keep on calling no man Big Balls, like, for real. It's for real. CT, Cousin T, is Jasmine when she loses her seat in 2026 and goes to H. Biden for counseling. Yep. Thank you, Staten 2033. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And shout out to everybody who has been reaching out to me about the coaching, the YouTube coaching. Man, we have been doing videos. If you're not already following me on Instagram, do so. If you're not already following me on TikTok, do so. And I'm going to need for y'all to share them videos, okay? Share them videos because I'm trying to get the word out that we're doing some cool things on this side. Y'all might not believe me, but I'm not over here talking sugar, honey, iced tea. That's not true. We're doing some very cool things. I'm meeting some of the best people in the world. And guess what? This is for my black people. Guess what? They aren't all black. A lot of them are white. And they're nice. They're very kind. Did you know that? I'm just saying. Okay. I had to say that. All right, here we go.
The most viral clip out of Cincinnati in a very long time and a very well-known name now. You've had thousands of articles written about you.
Thank you, Renee.
A lot of money raised in a Give, Send, Go, and I want to get to that in just a moment. But that's astonishing, Holly, that the mayor of the city who's implicated in this and the police chief who's implicated in this have not even contacted you for the attempted murder that happened in their street live on camera.
Not only have I not been contacted, but I had to have the most ridiculous conversation with a New York Post reporter, and God love him. He was actually very sweet and kind, and I forget his name. I'm sorry. But they tried to say that I was a Russian asset or Russian spy, and I fled to Russia and all these different things. I'm not sure how or why this came about, or if they were like, oh, this will make the video go away. Oh, this will debunk her trying to talk. Or I don't know. Don't quote me on like what their thoughts are. Only they can explain it at some point in time because we all want answers. So I was called by a lot of people who were like, hey, we need to know, are you affiliated with Russia? Are you a spy? Where were you born? I've had to have background checks on me. That's another reason I had to go into hiding and leave, because she caused so much public panic. And I talked to the New York Post and I'm like, look, I'm from Ohio. I'm Irish. If I have to do a 33andMe to prove that I don't have Russian blood, like I'm a realtor and insurance agent. Like I don't understand how or why. And I was like, where's this coming from?
Well, according to the people, according to all of the people standing around, the witnesses, you and your white friends came outside at the Jazz Fest in Cincinnati and y'all saw a whole ton of niggers. And y'all said, hello, niggers. What you doing? Eating watermelon and fried chicken? Huh? You doing a juke dance, boy? What you doing a dance, boy? That's what they said. The witnesses said that y'all started making fun of all of the blacks. Start throwing watermelons at them and fried chickens. Talk about their baby mamas and them and all that other stuff. That's what they said. So I tend to believe the crowd. If that's what the crowd say, I believe the crowd.
You know, and he was like, just like, you know, my understanding is that it had come from either the police chief or one of the people involved in that aspect. And I'm still trying to piece together some pieces, but the puzzle pieces. Yeah. But no, not only has she not reached out to me, but I have been, you know, I thought I was going to get arrested for treason and was like, am I gonna, you know, go to jail or prison in some unknown disclosed location or get hung or whatever? Like all these things have been going through my head because none of it's making sense. So why not add more stuff that doesn't make sense?
Holly, if you could just detail for me and for the audience what actually happened that evening, because there's a bunch of conflicting stories. I'm sure there's a bunch of disinformation out there. Just give it to us straight. What happened?
Well, Benny, I'm a single mom. I don't get out much. So I just wanted to go celebrate my friend's birthday and let loose for a couple hours. And, you know, total innocent fun with all of us. And we got jumped. Bottom line, you know, it was wrong place at the wrong time or just whatever. But yeah, so we got jumped when we came out. And I tried to break up a fight of a man getting attacked. And then I got attacked myself. So that's it. That's the bottom line.
That was apparent in the video. There were multiple beatings that night. You were the only person that stepped in to say, stop the violence.
Yes.
And for your trouble, you were punched in the face.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. There were 100 people there that night and I jumped in. I was the only one who jumped in to try and save him because that was the right thing to do. And unfortunately, yeah, they attacked me as well for trying to do the right thing.
And that's unfortunate. You have all of them men. There was a lot of men out there, a ton of men out there. Not one man stood in to stop them. Not at all. Now, earlier on, before the fight started, there was a guy that got in between them like, yo, stop this mess. Stop this mess. Come on, relax. Like people was already squaring up and, you know, pump faking, acting like they wanted to fight. But really nobody wanted to fight for real. They was pump faking for real. They was faking like turkey bacon is what they was doing. But it popped off. It went back to where it was going in the first place. And all of those men out there who saw this lady come in there and start to just break it up, you guys. We don't need all of this. God is love. You know, Satan loves turmoil. Satan loves mischief. Satan wants for there to be darkness and havoc. He don't want there to be any peace. Peace? What's peace? No peace. Come on, let's get the party started. Shoot somebody. Spit on somebody. Stab somebody. We need for it to be crazy, man. And everybody out there was operating under Satan because they wanted to just punch a white person. Who we fighting? Anybody white. Whoever come over here that's white, punch him in the face. Little kids, we don't care. We're gonna, whoever's white that come over here, that's who we whooping on tonight. Anybody that's white. This person's white. Oh, please come over here. Oh, she's coming. She's coming. She's coming. It's crazy, man. It's nuts.
100 people around and no one called 911?
No one called 911 other than there was one person who was one of the victims who was able to get away to call 911. Yeah.
Everyone just stood around because there's plenty of film of this happening. There's plenty of footage. So everyone was just standing around filming this attempted murder of you and others?
Yes. Yeah. So not one person decided to call 911 and then film. these heinous crimes and attempted murder, because that is what it is. No matter what they label it, it was attempted murder. And yeah, not one person in that crowd. So shame on all of them who didn't call or at least try and help.
And so then when the police officers finally arrived, did they try and assist you? Did they do anything for you?
No. They took some of the people's information, not even all the victims, and they didn't call for backup. They didn't call for ambulance. They just kind of acted nonchalant, like it wasn't a big deal, and they were less than helpful is all I could say. So I wound up getting in my Uber when it showed up and went home and tried to sleep off the concussion.
This is astonishing to me. So you're there with a potential life-ending injury.
Yeah.
And the police do nothing for you.
No, nothing at all. They do not. Yeah, they didn't even get a statement. So no, the police were very opposite of helpful, whatever the word is. So yeah, they made me feel so uncomfortable that I felt safer getting in my Uber, thinking if I just go home and just go to bed, I'm safer than in Cincinnati, because one of the videos you can see where everything had kind of ended, then all of a sudden a new group of people came over and started attacking and drug one of the gentlemen into the streets in front of a car that was trying to go down the street. And so for the police to not call for backup when there were 100 people there, some of them ran, but there were still a lot of people there. At a bare minimum, they should have called for backup. Or the ambulance, or both.
You didn't get an ambulance?
No.
There was no ambulances? The police didn't bring an ambulance? That they just had to report?
No,
People are
not
laying
only
in the street?
No, they not only did they not get I mean, we all had blood all over us. I had taken both of my hands and wiped off the blood over right by them. And you would think that they would be like, ma'am, you can't go. You must stay. Let me get you an ambulance. Come sit down. They looked at us like we were just a bunch of heathens and thugs, and like we showed up there just to cause trouble, so we can go home and deal with it ourselves. Or I don't know what they were thinking, but no, offered no assistance.
My sound was off all that time. I was cooking too. Oh, I was cooking. At least the walls heard it. The walls heard everything I was saying. You know what? I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm just done. I apologize, man. I apologize. This is not the first time. Oh my God. Okay. My bad, guys. I'm just crazy. I'm nuts. I am nuts. I am nuts, bro. I was in this joint cooking. I've said some of the most immaculate things I've ever said in my life, and it's not documented. Newman. Dang it, Newman. Dang you, Newman. Basically, I'm going to give you a general synopsis of what I just now said. Thank you so much to Renee for the thesaurus that she sent me. And also thank you to Renee for gifting so many memberships. Renee has been cooking with the memberships. Yesterday, she gifted a bunch of memberships. Today, thank you so much. And welcome Dana and welcome Danielle. I appreciate you guys. I know, man. Listen, I that's on me, brother. That's on me. My bad. My bad. All right. Listen, I did not see that. When I start going, guys, I start going, and that's on me 1000%. Basically, what I was saying was there was no reason for that mob to go after those people, and we are adults. That's what I was meaning to say. I didn't see anybody in that video that was a teenager. I can understand if college students who haven't learned how to be adults yet, and they're still wound up off of their own hormones and ignorance, where they feel like this is how an adult is supposed to act. No, these was actual middle-aged people involved in mob melees, and they was beating down 2 or 3 people. Like, it don't make any sense. All of you, most of those people out there have families. You mean to tell me that this is worth going to jail for? Because they said potentially this is the word on the street. They called us the N-word. All of them, they called us the N-word. Okay, now we got to go fight some white people because they called us the N-word. And that's how it's going now. And it's crazy. It's nuts. All right. So at the end of the day, man, I think that's absolutely insane. I just think that's stupid. And this lady stepped in to break it up. You mean to tell me that if she was aggressive, then a woman should have stopped her, but she wasn't even aggressive. She was over there trying to break up a fight. And then a woman came up there and tried to grab her, and she turned around, and then the man punched her in the face. Like, I dare you turn around. What? She felt somebody pulling on her. She turned around like, what in the world's going on? I'm trying to pull him. I'm trying to break this up. And a man is like, how dare you turn around so aggressively? You almost hurt that beautiful, innocent black woman. How dare you hurt that beautiful, innocent black woman by turning around so fast and abruptly? It's the dumbest thing in the world. Adults should not be acting like that. You're stupid as hell. It's no excuse whatsoever. I don't care how many N-words one of them dropped or 2 of them dropped. There was so many men out there. It could have been a one-on-one. And if they got their asses whooped, they got their asses whooped. Period. But oh no, we're going to make sure it's going to be 8 on 1, 8-10 on 2. Like, come on, this is dumb. Originally, when I saw this video, I thought she was the wife of one of the people that got that was getting pummeled. But apparently she was just a random, just having a good time. Just, come on, guys. I came out to have a good time and you guys are fighting. Can we please stop? She was more of a police than the actual police was police that night in Cincinnati. And if you disagree, let me know in the comments. But based off of what I'm hearing, she was more of a police than the police was that night in Cincinnati. Okay? All right. It's nuts, man. Shout out to Benny Johnson for doing the interview. And I'm gonna say this, bro. And I know that we still have black versus white relations, certain things that we need to daggone get over. But at the end of the day, bro, we're not doing very well as humans. All right, Gary Baines, Van, let's be real. If that place was playing Drake and Kendrick music throughout the night, there would not have been a fight. Let me tell you something. If that place was playing Drake and Kendrick music throughout the night, then there might have been a fight, but it wouldn't have been black on white. It would have been black on black. Because a lot of these parties are turning into fights. As a matter of fact, I will say this. Looking at the crowd, it looked like it was people between the ages of 30 and 50. There wouldn't have been no fight. There shouldn't have been no fight. Even if the white man says, listen, all of you niggers shouldn't be out here. I don't like negras. 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 I just want to say the N-word so bad, negras. Because that's how people believe that it all started. I just want to put that out there. Okay. There's not one man that can address this dude like, dude, you've been disrespectful. What's going on, man? Like, calm down, Slim. Like, you've been extremely disrespectful right now. F you, and you, I don't care about you. Well, if it goes left with 2 men, then 2 men handle that. But if it goes left with 10 men versus 2, come on, bro. And then a woman, come on, bro. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Now, I got some other ones that came up while I was, okay, she's lucky she hasn't been charged yet by the Dems. Well, not yet. Not yet. Because they going to come after her for getting beat down. Why are her legs gapped open like that? Coach, gross. Because she has manly energy. She's talking about Jasmine Crockett. She has manly energy. Everything about her is, I just want to sit here and talk and be a man with lashes and a wig. You know what I mean? She just have manly energy is what that is. So she got her legs open and she's doing her thing. And that's what it is. That's why she don't have a man. Because she got manly energy. And a man that dates her is technically gay. Just saying. But she got money. She's 40. She got money. And she's single. I'm sure somebody tapping that. I'm certain somebody tapping that. And getting free stuff. Oh, yeah. Free stuff. She don't look like she cooked. She don't look like she cooked, but she'll pay for it. She'll pay for the food that she didn't order. Yeah. She'll order it. She won't order it because most women don't know what they want. I don't know. Why is that, ladies? Why in the hell do y'all never know what you want? Your husband asks you, babe, what you want to eat tonight? What you want to eat, babe? I got you. What you want to eat? And most women who don't cook, I'm talking about the women who don't cook. Because the women who cook, they already got it. Like, they know what we're eating. Like, I'm making sure that my family eat the right things. And I'm going to cook it myself. But most women who eat out a lot, no, y'all don't know what the hell y'all want to eat at all. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, shout out to Benny Johnson for letting this lady tell her story. I appreciate it. I don't believe that they should have raised $400,000 for it, though. That's just me. I think we need to get rid of that give, send, go, GoFundMe BS. I'm just keeping it a buck. Just because somebody is victimized don't mean that they deserve $400,000, $500,000. For what? There are people out here who are actually struggling, whose life beat them down on a daily basis. And ain't nobody giving them $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. Can I get $60? Yeah, $60 over here. What about $65? $65 over here. $70, $70 over here. What about $85? Like, we are just so gay now, man. Why are we so damn gay? Every time somebody's hurt, we need to give them some money. We need to do it. We need to send out $400,000. Come on, guys. Give your money to them. Give your money. They were victims. We're all victims of something. We're all struggling with something. Y'all want to help somebody out? Send me some money. How about send me $13 until my next blessing? How about that? I can use $1,300 million trillion until my next blessing. And I know some of you might not feel that way, but guess what? That's cool. I don't want anybody that's listening to me to agree with me. I just want you to understand. I want to understand you too. Here's the part that we're missing in this country. We don't communicate to understand anymore. We just want people to just agree with our point of view, and that's it. Or people believe that agreeance is proof of understanding, because I'm the one that's right, you're the one that's wrong. And until you bow down and say that you agree, then you don't understand. Right? Stupid. We're so damn dumb sometimes, bro. All of this stuff just bores me. It bores me. This young lady should have never been punched in the face, period. Those 2 guys or 3 guys that was beat up by all them people, come on, 3 people could have handled that. If a fight needed to happen, 3 people could have handled that. 2 people could have handled that, period. Let these guys get it off of their chest, all right? And then go back in the bar and share a beer, have a beer. You know, that's how men supposed to handle it. You put up your dukes, get your ass beat or whoop some ass, then you go inside and drink a beer, man, and talk about it. Or you just go your way, they go their way. Not 10, 15 of y'all jumping on 2 people and then running. Talking about, man, but they started it. They call us the N-word. And we're so sensitive. We're so very, 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 very sensitive. We cried all night long. It made us think about slavery. It made us think about 1619. It made us think about Jim Crow. It made us think about when they forced us to sit in the back of the bus. The back of the bus has always been black people's favorite seat. That's not a lie. Find a black person whose favorite seat is not the back of the bus, and I'm going to tell you right now, they not black. When we get on the bus, we go to the back. That's where the party at. Might have some liquor back there, some weed. You get to see everything. I'm just saying, man, we becoming soft with a capital T, and I don't like it. Charlie 740. Any to go into my doctor's appointment and could use a brief prayer. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we ask that you cover Charlie as he goes into his doctor's appointment and that he finds out nothing but good news. We declare and decree that no disease will take him down, that no weapon formed against him or any of us under the sound of my voice will prosper. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you, Charlie. You can tell money doesn't buy class with crotch rocket Crockett. Crotch rocket Crockett. Crotch rocket Crockett. All right. Okay, guys. All right. So thank you. So, hey, Charlie, I hope you have a good appointment, brother. Also, guys, if you can pray for me and my family, I will really appreciate it. General prayer, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Also, guys, I pray that you and your family continue to thrive, move in an upward trajectory, face nothing but goodness and enjoyment for the remainder of y'all lives. But I don't know what's about to happen, but I believe God will be coming back. The sky will be opening up within our lifetime. And I firmly believe that. And we need to become a little more serious about our walk. A little bit more serious about our walk. I believe that. Okay? Nobody's trying to tell you to be a goody-goody. Not trying to tell you to be a goody-goody. I'm just saying, try to tighten it up a bit. Just try to tighten it up. You know what I mean? Try to create more of a relationship between you and your Lord. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right? And thank you so much for joining over here, because something that I will do, something I will make sure that I do is remind you all of God on a daily basis. And I might be the biggest sinner here, just like most pastors are around the world. And that's not a lie. Most pastors are the biggest sinners in their church. They got the most skeletons in their closet. Period. All right, man. And shout out to reparations. Mark Fanberg, glad I found you. God bless you always, brother. God bless you too, man. I'm glad you found me too, man. Shout out to my people pulling up. Y'all are so dope. All right. Okay. All right. Let me go and get up out of here. I got to go drive Miss Daisy. Love y'all, man. Don't forget. Reach out to me about this content creation thing. I have something in my VIP that no other YouTube coach is doing. None. Let me tell y'all what I'm doing in my VIP. Just this one thing real quick. Just real quick. I'm super excited about it. In my VIP, I need y'all to hear me when I say this. In my VIP, while we have our one-on-ones, I will edit your videos and show you the entire process while answering all of your questions about content creation at the same time. If you can name me just one YouTube coach, one guru out there, Sean Canal, Nick Nimitz, Roberto Blake, you name them. One of them, Alex Hormozy, I don't care which one. None of them are doing it. And guess what? I don't have to. We have a bunch of people who are purchasing our course. We have a bunch of people reaching out to me with the word VIP. The only thing that I'm doing is what the Lord said do. The Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required. The Lord said, to whom much is given, much is required. And if the Lord is going to continue to bless me, I got to continue to bless his blessings, his people. If he bring people to me to serve, I got to serve them. Period. So that's what we're doing. Hit me up for this VIP, man. I'm telling you, it's about to go crazy. And I'm not the best editor either. I'm just going to let you know that. I'm not the best editor, but I do edit. I had to teach my editors how to edit. I got editors, but I had to teach them how to edit. All right. And then I got a little comfortable and got a little spoiled and just wanted manicures while I ate grapes and watched them edit for me. And I'm trying to do the same thing for my clients. So if you want to hear anything about it, reach out to me with VIP so we can rap more. Love y'all, man. I look forward to spending more time with y'all on the next live stream. And Crypt Keeper is our last super chat. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Yes, he is. You better speak that. You better speak that word. You better speak that word. You know what I mean? Preach it. Huh? Hello, somebody. Hey, shout out to all my greens. Shout out to all my members. Guys, y'all are dope. Thank y'all so much for everything. Shout out to all my blues, man, my moderators. I couldn't do it without you. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. And I will see you guys on the next one. I'm about to go drive Miss Daisy. Y'all check it out. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you.